It's week 6 of the 2022 season, and here comes Denzel Ward, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Bengals and the Saints, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. He'll come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw, and Thomas has it. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run for the first. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Brady now on 1st down. He'll get that underneath ETN. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Brady. And his throw here is incomplete.
So, Charles, when you get this offense, or what a start to the season, 5 wins without a loss, when do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Goff on 1st down. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Now this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Now first and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Goff. To the right side to Eric Ebron. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now Goff. Being chased down, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Blankenship's kick is good.
And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
The team's kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for the breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Brady now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Willis.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Brady.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed, though. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on Eagles. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't
throw it across his body, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is caught by Williams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. Brady's going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Brady. Able to find Willis. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jameson Williams
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first
book and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down on a nice little gain. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now gone. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Saints on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The left-footed Kevin Huber set to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Throw caught there by Willis. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this one to Watson. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamison Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff on first down. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From just shy of midfield, Goff, short little throw to Ebron.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit.
So Matt Charles has season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play, unable to connect in that attempt.
To throw again on second down. Brady going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Brady. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14.
Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Brady now on first down. He finds Watson. It's gone. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Malik Willis
from 13 yards out.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 20. The touchback. Now a first down throw. Goff. Williams brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Up the middle with Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Again, it's Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 12, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down. It's going to end up incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Pickett now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10.
Powers through him. Over the middle, complete. That's Willis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Into the hands of Darden. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways.
Touchdown! Quez Watkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quinnen Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. And it's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
The Bengals offense returns to the field. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just out. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this is caught by Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, and he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
On 1st down, Goff. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a console, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. but they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Now Goff on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is Goff. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Rodrigo Blankenship on 4th field goal. 49-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points are not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer and more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
First down, Cincinnati.
Pickett to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jameson Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And McPherson on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. Dancing to his man. A big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. This offense so far on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken at around the 40. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. To the air on first down with Pickett. Able to find Willis. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Back to throw, Pickett. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Looking to throw, Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now Pickett on 4th down. Throw caught there by Willis. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pickett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints.
Now it's gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a gain of 8.
Back to Michael Thomas. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Complete to Michael Thomas. 8 yards.
Again, Goff.
2nd and 2.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pickett now on 1st down. And pass caught. It's Williams. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense.